Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. It's your girl Lex. Welcome back to the life of Lex, where it gets crazy over here. But before I get into the craziness, how you doing? How y'all doing? You good? You ate today? I haven't, but I need to. Anywho, y'all life is so crazy, and God is so good. So let me tell you a story about how my life got flipped turned upside down. Okay. So, yeah. So if you've been listening, kind of left my job, quit my job, because I was just like, it was affecting me too much. And I learned a long time ago when something's stressing you out too much, you gotta let it go. So that's what I did. I just let it go. And I've been trying to figure things out. It's not easy to get a good job in 2023. Okay. But it's like, in the meantime, I gotta do something. Because I could sit there and apply to 200 companies and still won't hear back from any of them until ever. Or you can just apply and apply and apply, and 2 days later you get a rejection email like, dang, you didn't give me a chance. Like, but anyways, I just been trying to find things to occupy my time. And, wait. That's all I can do is wait. And a couple of episodes ago, I was trying to hint, I guess, at my living situation and how that was also affecting me, and it just got worse. Like, it's crazy. And so I was living with my dad, and things just weren't going good, and he got upset that I'd quit my job. And he just wasn't talking to me, really. And so he was just, I guess, getting annoyed with me being there and still looking for a job. I don't know. But he got upset. I was like, well, he got upset, got disrespectful, and me, I'm not gonna sit there and let you just disrespect me. I love myself too much to sit there and put up with that. And so at a certain point, I gotta walk away. And that upset him even more. And so as I'm leaving out of the house, he's like, oh, well, if you walk out the door, don't come back. I open the door, he's trying to shut it with me halfway out the door, pulling me out of the door, pushing me back so he could stand in front of the door. It was just crazy. And so I cried, and I was trying to figure out, like, what am I supposed to do now? And I realized that if I'm going to stand on business, I got to stand on business. So I'm like, if I know that I would never let a man put his hands on me like that, then I don't have to allow for it to happen again, because I know that once it happens the first time, it happens again. And I'm probably not the first person. So I just had to go, or else things were just going to get worse. So I left. And then I found myself once again packing up what I could in my little blue car and leaving. And I just thank God that He loves me enough to take care of me. Because I had to trust, like, either I could let it get worse or I could just trust that God's going to take care of me. But I got to be in a better place mentally to trust God. So, yeah, now I'm in that place. And I don't know. Life's just so crazy. Life was just not, it had hands with me that day. So, yeah. And I went to McDonald's like always to get my coffee. And homegirl hands me a cold coffee and a hot coffee cup. And I'm like, I don't need you to make that make sense. It's cold. And then so she was like, oh. And she tried to remake another coffee and they're like, oh, the machine's not working. I'm like, what do you mean? The machine's not working. You just got it fixed like a month ago. So I didn't get my coffee. And later, I went to Cookout and I get the burger. On the menu, the burger says it comes with grilled onions, which is personally one of my favorite parts of the burger. So they give me the burger. The onions are raw. But I'm like, you know what? I'm hungry. Bacon's on here. I gotta indulge. I didn't even have ketchup, and I usually ask for ketchup, but I forgot. So, yeah, I was just like, I'm just gonna indulge. And I'm trying to eat the burger while driving, and it's just getting everywhere. And so, I pull over, park, eating the burger, and I get down to like the last few bites, and I bite something hard, and I'm like, what is this? And I pull it out, and it's like the little flat tie twist thing that you tie up the bread with, the bag for the bread. And I was just like, first of all, ow, because I was eating, so I was eating good. And then I bit down on it, and I was just like, first of all, I don't even want the rest of this. I gotta take it back because that's insane. And it took me 20 minutes to get through traffic just to get to the restaurant. And I had to go through like 15 more minutes of traffic just to get back to the restaurant. And I was just like, this is insane. But, life. I didn't go to sleep hungry. And so I don't know what life is going to hand me next. I'm just thankful that I allowed myself to love myself. And I mean, it's something I'll continue to do. But I don't want to sit around and just think about how bad life is. I want better. And so My goals haven't changed. And I've been trying to figure out how to word what my goal was, but knowing that there's a goal in mind of everything that I do. And so for my podcast, my goal ended up being that it impacts someone. Like, that just changes their mind about life in a positive way. Because I know how life can get real dark. But every time that we wake up is another chance. To do what? I don't know. But it's another chance to figure it out. But you can't stress about it. And also, I want my podcast to be something that my future children, future grandchildren, great grandchildren, they can go back and listen to me tell my story. Because I believe that much in myself. Like, I believe I can go to far places, high places, do amazing things, be a part of amazing things. I know that about myself. But if nobody knows who I am, then how are they going to know to, ask me to go? Mm-hmm. But, yeah, I think I'm pretty dope. Pretty cool. A nice young lady. A beautiful woman. Okay. But I hope that whoever's listening know that you're also a beautiful person. You are a beautiful creation. Every way that you're made, you just gotta learn to know what are your strengths and your weaknesses and govern yourself accordingly. And just do the best you can. Be the best you. And so, yeah. On a lighter note, because, that was pretty deep. So, same day all that was going on with my dad, right? The night before, posted a couple of videos of some interviews from Gina Rivera, because that's my hobby now. Because I just love the things she says. And the way she says it sometimes, it's just like, you're hilarious. And so, whenever I'm watching like old interviews and just like, that was pretty funny. And that was pretty cool. That was pretty inspirational. I'm pretty sure somebody else will find it inspiring. And so, I put them on TikTok. And then my TikTok started blowing up. Like, I never seen so many likes on a post that I posted, right? And so, it made me really proud for her, because I'm like, you're still impacting people today in December of 2023. then she must have been an amazing woman, right? And I was just happy to just have came across that old interview. Thought to share it with other people. But it's just so cool that she still has a lot of people that have love for her. So yeah, shout out to Jenny. And shout out to the Jenny fans because y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. And the Jenny haters, we don't like you. Like, find something safer to do. Because playing with me ain't a thing. Like, bye. Goodbye. It's all positivity over here. But it also makes me think, like, if I had fans, I would want, or I would hope that they would have love for me. Whether it's just two people who I never met that just loved me because I said something that inspired them. Or did something that inspired them. That's my goal in life. So, yeah. I guess I'm going to cut this episode short. Because I guess I have things to do. But I just want to come and let y'all know that life is gonna life. Life is gonna life. But you got to keep going. You just gotta keep doing your best. Because if you're not doing your best, then what are you doing? Are you playing games? Are you pretending? Are you hiding behind something? What are you doing? But when you're performing at your best, you can make better moves. So yeah. That was as original as I could try my best to do. So take that as you will. But love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Y'all, on this, like, you know on TikTok, when you make TikToks, and it has like a on this day feature, and it showed me a video I made on this day, and I was in my garden. Like, I had this big pot where I would just put plants in. And so I didn't know what was in the pot then. I don't know what was in the pot now. It was just a lot of plants. I was just putting this big old pot. Like I had beans, kale at one point, so beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, right? I had all that in one pot at one point. So on that day, I had some ginger. Like when the ginger gets old and it's like sprouts a little bit, you cut those sprouts off and let it dry and then put it in the dirt. And you'll start growing ginger. And so I really did start growing ginger from that. But then it got cold. And all my plants died. But, yeah. That was a sliver of trying to find myself then. And it's just like a full, well, not a full circle moment, but it's just like a, wow. I'm not in the same place I was last year. I'm not in the same mindset. I'm not doing the same things. Am I doing better? It could seem like No, from the outside, right? Because then I have my own apartment, right? My own space. But now I don't. But a year ago, I hadn't written a book. I hadn't taken my podcasting seriously. I hadn't taken anything seriously. I hadn't figured out what I wanted to do. I like I'm doing so much better. And now that I know that I got through what I didn't think I was going to make it through then, that I can get through this now. And with God on my side, it got to be something a whole lot better waiting for me. So, yeah. I do miss my garden though, because when I started back, I was growing a lot of things out there and it was looking nice. But in my next home, I'm definitely going to have a garden. Definitely, I'm going to be doing better than what I'm doing right now. Podcast is going to be better. Money is going to be better. Even though I'm always financially responsible in a sense. And people pick on me for it, but I'm like, I mean, I did write a book on finance. I should know how to, be good with finances. But that's neither here nor there. But, yeah, I should be doing better financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. Because I have a lot to work on with my emotional intelligence. Because that also requires communication, whether we like it or not. So I had to work on that. But I think I was supposed to end this episode a couple minutes ago. So yeah. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. And please, don't go fucking up nobody's day. I'm pretty sure their day was messed up when the coffee machine was broken. Like, please do your best. And when they had things that weren't supposed to be in their burger. So please don't go fucking up their day, because it's just going to make it worse. Okay? Thanks. Bye.